All right, guys, we got some breaking news here out of the Yonhap news agency from South Korea. It says here that President Donald Trump said on Thursday that some very unusual moves have been made with regard to North Korea as he praised the Chinese president for trying to rein in the communist neighbor. He basically said that at this news conference with the Italian minister that nobody's ever seen China work so hard to try to do something for the U.S. It says the Chinese in their trade with North Korea are sending back their coal that they're sending to China. It's basically economic sanctions, but there's something else that's happening that it seems like President Donald Trump is referring to in terms of the unusual things that are taking place. We have to wonder what this is, but it says many other things have happened, some very unusual moves that have been made over the last 2 or 3 hours. I really have confidence the president will try very hard, Trump said, without elaborating on what the very unusual moves are. So he's talking about the president of China that's really putting the pressure on North Korea. Trump appeared to be referring to unidentified fresh measures that China has taken to pressure Pyongyang after returning coal shipments imported from the north, though the remark may also mean a possible contingency inside of North Korea. So what exactly is happening there? It looks like China is mobilizing some of their bombers. It may be that they're going to do a move on North Korea in terms of military type strikes. I don't know. It says here that CNN reported that China put its bombers on high alert for a potential North Korean contingency. Considering Trump spoke just hours after the UN Security Council adopted a press statement condemning North Korea's latest missile launch, he might have referred to Chinese support for the measure, though it is not unusual at all for Beijing to back such a statement. It was the fifth statement the Security Council had adopted on North Korea this year, all with Chinese support. And see, there you see the meeting with the Chinese president that Donald Trump had the other day. It says, as far as North Korea is concerned, we are in very good shape. We're building our military rapidly. A lot of things have happened over the last short period of time. I've been here for approximately 91 days. We're doing a lot of work. We're in a very good position. We're going to see what happens, Trump said. Trump spoke in response to a question about the mental stability of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. I can't answer your question on stability. I hope the answer is a positive one, not a negative. But hopefully that will be something that gets taken care of, he said. Trump said he had held out the prospect of a better trade deal with China if it helped solve the North Korean problem. One of the reasons that we're talking about trade deals, we're talking about all the different things. We're showing up a little bit. I actually told him, I said, you will make a much better deal on trade if you get rid of this menace or do something about the menace of North Korea, because that's what it is. It's a menace. So we'll see what happens, Trump said. Okay, so then we go over to this article here. It is also dated the 21st of April. It says here that the UN Security Council on Thursday unanimously adopted a press statement strongly condemning North Korea's latest missile launch. The members of the Security Council expressed their utmost concern over the Democratic People's Republic of Korea highly destabilizing behavior and flagrant and provocative defiance of the Security Council by conducting this ballistic missile launch, the Council said in a statement referring to the April 15th launch. The launch ended in failure as the missile blew up right after takeoff. The press statement was issued by U.S. Ambassador Nikki Haley, who holds this month's rotating presidency. It was the fifth time this year that the Council has adopted a press statement on North Korea. Since the North's first nuclear test in 2006, the Council has adopted 6 resolutions, all banning Pyongyang from any ballistic missile activity over concern the technology could be used in making nuclear missiles. The members of the Security Council demanded that the Democratic People's Republic of Korea shall immediately cease further actions in violating all the relevant Security Council resolutions and comply fully with its obligations under these resolutions, the statement said. The Council also warned the North of further significant measures, including sanctions. The members of the Security Council stressed that the Democratic People's Republic of Korea's illegal ballistic missile activities are contributing to its development of nuclear weapons delivery systems and are greatly increasing tensions in the region and beyond, the statement said. South Korea's Ministry of Foreign Affairs hailed the UNSC action. The Council expressed its strong determination to deal more proactively with North Korea's provocations by stating that further significant measures include sanctions. The ministry said in a press release on Friday, quote, "The government appreciates the fact that all the UNSC member countries, including China and Russia, got together and issued the resolute condemnation of the North Korean provocation," according to the ministry. So it looks like the world is basically really coming against North Korea's statements. I know they really came against and threatened the United States again with complete and utter annihilation on the homeland, not to mention its bases in South Korea and Japan. So they're really blustering their desire to annihilate America, and even actually said a preemptive nuclear strike. So that means that we're going to be just sitting here wondering if they're not going to be doing something here at any moment. So you know that we're taking this really serious. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't do some kind of preemptive strike with the intelligence that we probably do have on what they're doing. It's probably putting them in a paranoid state, especially with the way Kim Jong-un, his mentality is. This state is called the hermit state for a reason. It is very reclusive, very paranoid, very concerned about enemies, always trying to undermine their authority. And so losing face on top of the fact that they feel the whole world is against them may cause them to do something very crazy and possibly even suicidal. The big thing with the Asian culture, especially with a cult-like government as North Korea has, is the fact that it could very well easily commit some kind of suicidal mission. That's very similar to what the Japanese did during World War II. So this is Trumpet News signing off. God bless you, and we'll be talking to you again real soon.